We'd finally arrived. We were in Guilin. Vicky, two other friends, and I excited looked around us. We'd heard our Chinese friends in Taiwan extol the beauties of Guilin. We'd seen the paintings of craggy peaks and wispy trees in the National Palace Museum. Now we were going to see it for ourselves. We'd have to wait until morning, however. The darkness hid all but the briefest outlines of Guilin's famous mountains. We joyously took in all the sights. The highlight of our trip, a boat ride on the Li River, took us past the hills that have inspired Chinese artists for centuries. Along the banks, we saw idyllic scenes of small villages that looked as if they hadn't changed in centuries. Curious people stared at us as we drifted past. Small boats slid along the smooth surface of the water. We took photograph after photograph, trying to capture it all. By late afternoon, we had arrived back at our hotel. We didn't stay there long, however. Curious to see downtown, we hopped aboard a cab. We wanted to buy some souvenirs for our friends in Taiwan. I thought some Chinese medicine would make a good gift. I asked the pedicab driver where to buy some. He said he knew just the place. He pedaled faster and faster down narrow streets. By now it was close to dusk. I wondered where we were going. A short time later, he stopped at the entrance to a dark alley. Jumping off the pedicab, he gestured for me to follow him. I did, leaving my friends in the pedicab, wondering what was going on. The shop was closed, but the pedicab driver found the owner. He opened his shop. Inside were all kinds of Chinese medicine. I bought a box or two of thought lozenges. They cost 16 yuan each, which I thought was a pretty good price. My friends looked very relieved when we returned. Vicky later said she didn't know where on earth I was going or if she'd ever see me again. In retrospect, it probably was a bit idiotic to follow someone I hardly knew down a dark alley. Who knows where he could have taken me, but everything had turned out all right. I was sure I'd gotten a real bargain. We got out of the pedicab downtown and went into a department store. While browsing, I found the Chinese medicine section of the store. Then I spied the same thought lozenges that I had bought at the other store. Just for fun, I checked the price to see how much money I'd saved. I picked up a box and looked for the price. 6 yen, so much for my real bargain. Foundation 基础根基 Concentrate 注意专心 Focused 注意力集中的 Rhythm 节奏节拍 Gap 空档间隙 Preview 预习 Hazy 有薄雾的 Overcast 阴暗的多云的 Soothe 减轻疼痛 Sunscreen 防晒乳液Thermostat 自动调温器 Alcohol 酒精 Intake 摄取量 Caffeine 咖啡因 Extol 颂扬极口称赞 Craggy 多峭壁的崎岖的 Wispy 纤细的 Capture 捕捉 Souvenir 纪念品 Dusk 黄昏傍晚 Gesture 打手势 Lozenge 喉片 Idiotic 白痴的及愚蠢的 Browse 浏览